Hello. Welcome to the pre-show. How y'all doing? Um, I seem to have misplaced my hat, so I will be right back. See you guys in 9 minutes. All right, I think I'm here. Woo! Let's see. All right, so let's fix the camera real quick. How we all doing? Um, I guess I like that. I don't know. You know what? How do I not have my views on the top corner? Like, how do I fix it? Come back. Copy. Copy. Default. Yes. Paste. Okay. I don't ever know why stuff just stops working. I can't understand it. Like, I don't touch it and I remove it, and all of a sudden it doesn't want to display. Alright, so we've done this once before. Let's see if we can fix this while the pre-show is going. Shoot, probably not. What is it called? I don't even know what the site is. OBS widgets for YouTube. I think there's 6 of you guys here. Maybe more. I don't know. That's not that I should do it without it, because, like, I guess I like people not knowing how many people are here. Streamlab. That's the one I was thinking of. I hate when it makes me keep logging into stuff. I'm already logged in. Maybe. Maybe. Wait, hold on. That always might be part of the problem. Continue. Okay, let's do it to this one. I have multiple. I think it's really weird. So I have the email address. And then, like, there's multiple accounts. Like, I have the Whimsy Gaming, and then Jason the Whimsy, but it's not under the email address. It's under, like, ugh, never mind. It's a pain. I should put a tipping thing on here for you guys. Counter, view count. Browse themes. Sure. Nope. This guy here just want a very simple, basic. Alright, watch. Please make sure. Sure. Okay. That do it right. All right. Copy. We're at 215. I go here, here, here. Okay. Well, seems like large count, please. I'm trying to add the widget link, you fool. Alright, well, that was something. Platform, YouTube. Save settings. Copy. This way. Oh my gosh, everybody, let me know I have it done. Okay. Nope. Well, that seems weird. Look, that's my counter. I guess I should have left it on the original instead of, like, messing with it. Why are you being like this? Like, I want to launch it. Alright, we're almost time to go. Let's see, hold on. Well, that seems weird. That's lame. Almost had it. Don't clear anyone. You're just gonna have to know that there's 9 of you in here today. God, this makes no sense. Why does it always do this? I don't know. Anyway. Alright, let's get you guys a bigger screen real quick. Let's get the show started here. welcome to this week's episode of Whimsy Live. It's Mind Pockets. What are we guys? 56 today? 56. I had a list right there hard. 56 of these things, guys. How fun is that? Like, we're gonna be coming up on 100 of these things soon. Not soon, like 43 of them later. Um, I don't like the counter not there. I wish I could fix it. Like, I just wonder, like, what I'm missing. Like, what button is like, hey, oh, I have an idea. All right, I'm moving on. Let's get away from this thing. It's Saturday. I have to work tonight. I did take a nap. I have sleepy still right here. So, um, good day, I think, overall. I think I had a couple, some crazies at work. Is this? And see, you never see the camera that the top of the laptop that hard. There we go. We got. I'm gonna change the shirt. Someone needs to give me some shirt ideas. I think July. We're gonna reshirt. I'm gonna rehat. Gonna get a different hat. So, uh, yeah, man. I'm just gonna year 3, July. Some crazy, like I don't know. I don't want to say crazy. Some things are gonna change. I don't know how or what, but I think for year 3, you gotta get out uh, from where we're at here, and then just slightly change it. Like it's probably gonna be pretty much the same. So, um, different. I think further back and an actually like a more visible chair. I think. I think Mondays I want to start leaning into uh, like a guest more. Slash, if I push it back, then I can still put this box here over there. So yeah, we're gonna play with it a little bit. We're gonna figure it out. Anyway, uh, I got nothing exciting for the pre-show. I've been working. We found somebody, so I'm not working by myself. So I'm doing a lot of training this week, which means I've worked on 0 of the Monday show, and I've worked on like almost nothing of whimsy related material, which is interesting and weird. Yeah, that's weird. That's I have mixed feelings about it, but overall, it's okay. Um, training, gotta get it done, and I think I'm good at it. So we'll see. We'll see. Uh, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna try to incorporate that into Monday, but we'll see. I don't even know. Monday's gonna look like a mess. We're gonna find out. We'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. We got Easter. We got Sophie, possible Park, and then whether or not John Cena wins his 17th title. So it's a big day tomorrow, everybody. But let's get on with the show. Let's do this. It's not even where my mouth is. I don't know how people do it, man. Like, I guess. Okay, hold on. So I'm drinking here. So I need a camera, like, like, so I gotta be like on the side. Not for low. Okay, so there's the Coke that I'm drinking. So I need to be here. Here. Wait, hold on. Oh, I gotta fix the camera. Uh, they were giving them away at free at work, so I took a couple. That's one reason why I'm drinking a random Diet Coke. So, all right. Anyway, mind pocket number one. I got it. Like, for real though, I need to practice my. Okay, hold on, real quick. Conceptually, when drinking it, you would want it to go this way, right? To display this Coke. But I'm left-handed, and I'm sitting on this side, so it's upside down. Soda cans are right-handed. Like seriously, did we? Did like? Is this making sense to anybody? Real quick, I want to like, but it would look better if I was on like this side. Hold on, drinking it here, right? Because then you get the full Coke with the right hand sitting on that side. So were all soda cans like this? Were all soda cans right-handed? Someone Google this. I don't know who's all here. There's like 8 of you, 9 of you here. Somebody Google it. Are soda cans right-handed, or can left-handed actors like drink like a like an ad, like one of those crazy ads of like, I'm telling you, oh my god, like this is blowing my mind. Oh, we should have one Mind Pockets where I just fucking just lose my mind and we just like Google search, right? Like someone, are cans left hand, right handed? Are soda cans right handed? Holy crap, they are. Yes, soda cans are generally designed with a tab placement and opening mechanism in mind for a right handed person. Though they can be opened with a bit of effort by the left handed individual. Like, Google low key throwing some shade at the left handers to be like, hey, you left handers, man, just for, put some muscle into it. The can tends to be open on the left where the tab is poised. Left-handed individuals can still use, but it may require slightly different techniques to open it. Like, that is some weird. That's some fucking. How funny is that? Some people might use a can opener or other tools. Like, the Google search on this is like, it makes it seem like I'm sitting here and I'm like, I got a pen and I got my soda can and I'm like, oh, I don't know how to open it. And I got like a. Dude, for real, low key shade thrown by the soda people. All right, so figure that out, guys. I'm gonna research that shit some more. Find out some more. Oh, I could do that for a show. Right-handed products that the lefties have to get used to. Like, for real, I'm kind of upset. Like, the mad shade that Google just threw at me for being left-handed. Moving on. I hate detours. I hate road closures. I hate any part of the city's not on a grid. Like, so lame. I almost got lost. Like, how do you drive? Oh shit! Hold on, wrong button. That was so crazy. Hold on. Let's go back right here. Oh, I did not mean any of that. I was looking for a different tab. I hate detours. I hate road closures. I hate any part of the city's not on a grid. Like, so lame. I almost got lost. Like, how do you drive one direction on one road and it never turns, and all of a sudden I'm no longer going east and west, I'm going north and south, and I'm like 8 miles out of the way. Like, what are we doing? I hate everything. This happens to me. I've been working shipping and receiving for 15 years. Like I have a general like I know how to get there. Like I have a general understanding what my the infrastructure of my city looks like, and then adjacent city. And I'm on the freeway. They detour me, right? So I have to get off over here, and then typically you have to drive like a mile and a half up a little bit. Then you take the left, and then you drive straight for a while until you get past the freeway closure, and then you go left again, and then you catch up with. Okay, so the idea is I get off the freeway, right? Okay, so I'm on the freeway. I get off the freeway, drive up a little bit, and then I take the left, right? So then the freeway is always right over here, right? So then I would keep driving straight for a little bit, right? Because like we're like, and then when I get to the right street, and I take another left, now I'm driving to the freeway. Very basic, simple grid structure. So whatever happens, I turn, I make that left, right? So instead of being like here, right? Something happens and I do this, and it goes all the way like this, and then like this, and then it passes. Then somehow I drive. I don't know what I do. I don't. I swear to God, I don't know what I do. I end up 9 miles in the wrong direction. Somehow, like I'm either, and it's so weird because I'm not like turned around where I'm like going back home. I have no idea where I'm at. To be honest, like I wish I could pull up a map. But I don't understand this. Like I'll be driving and all of a sudden I'm like I got to I should have been at work 9 minutes ago. So then I get my phone and I message and I not message, but I Google Map that bitch, and it says do a U turn for 6 miles and then take a right. And I was like, what are we talking about? And then somehow I never get back to a freeway. I just end up like God, like the dumbest stuff in the world. I absolutely hate it. And it's at middle of the night, and then I got like light sensitivity, got traffic all over the place, and then everybody's getting off the freeway, so now there's a bunch of extra traffic. And then like I feel bad because like Wham's like part of the idea, right, is you don't want to be in front. You want to be behind somebody. So like the idea is like I follow little red car, and then wherever he's going, I'm like, I'll just follow him because he might be getting back to the freeway. But then he's not going back to the freeway, he's going somewhere else. And now I'm like rolling the dice and I have any idea where I'm going. Absolutely hate it. Like miserable. Like somehow I leave like 40 minutes early for work and then I still end up like 6 minutes late. Like, what are we doing? Ugh. I just don't understand it. Because it's like like I said, give me a grid, right? Give me some numbers that can move up and down. Give me some avenues and some streets. And then give me the same like streets. But they're not, because once you get to like the 51 ish, not even then that doesn't make wait, hold on, does it? Like somewhere they just start changing names. So it's so dumb. I absolutely hate it all. I think it's a 51. I think shit changes names right around there. Anyway, 100% worth the 4 minute rant on this because I absolutely hate all of it. Why we like ever since I started doing mine pockets, it seems like there's always been some kind of road closure. Like, is this Truman Show being like, we're just gonna slow them down and then just I mean, like, fix the roads already. Ugh. Totally found a cheaper presentation idea. In theory, you guys are gonna see it on Monday, but uh, yeah, interesting. Something to work with, I think. We'll see how it works, but it helps. Yeah, so Monday you guys saw the Kevin Smith presentation, right? So it's weird. I found this website. You AI prompt it, and it gives you a 12-page PowerPoint presentation, and then it's all AI. But it's really interesting too because it uses a lot of AI generated images. So like it's interesting to see like an AI generated Kevin Smith. Um, but yes, I found that after Saturday, but you still saw it. So um, you might get another one this Monday. Like I might have to phone it in, depending on like how much work I can get done on it tonight. Yeah, yeah. Phone that bitch in. Sorry, deal. Um, I'm gonna play with the background a little bit. Like it was too black, uh, like solid black, and the orange coloring, so or lettering. So I'm gonna change it a little bit. We'll see. We'll see. Uh, I've only used it the once. I don't know its full potential yet. But it's weird. It's free, so I don't know how that works out. I don't know. All right. That's all I got for you. You guys already saw it last week, so have Courtney recorded with Courtney have probably the best idea for a going away party when she leaves in June. Let me run it by you guys. I have not thrown a party in this house in 100 years. I guess maybe you can call open house a party, but it wasn't because there was just 12 people sitting in my living room and my mom trying to sit in the kitchen. But it would have to have been like '06, like 18 years ago. Like it has to be after that. I've not had a gathering of people in this house as a party in 18 years. How weird is that? I keep talking about it. I used to was like, Liam and I were going to try and do um, like we were going to have a party, or I was going to have a party that would be semi kid appropriate for him. Okay, so recorded with Courtney on Monday. So in theory, she'll be the upcoming episode. It'll be fun. Weirdly, not a lot of F words, but I don't remember all of it. Like the end of Fan Fusion. So we got Fan Fusion coming in the beginning of June. She's gonna leave like a week or two after Fan Fusion. Like the only reason she's still here is Fan Fusion. But what we want to try and do is she's gonna come over and record. Like if I have a Saturday off, right? So we take the Saturday, we mind pockets. So that's 9 o'clock. Party starts at 9 o'clock. Okay. But what we want to try and do is it's gonna be a party based on, so she will call Darius, for example. It was like, Darius, I'm doing a podcast with Ben. We need ice. And what we would do is we're going to task him with bringing something to this party. And then once he gets here, we would sit down and interview him. And then he has to call somebody else. Now, it's kind of a weird party. You have to work out the logistics of this thing because otherwise it looks like it's going to be like 5 hours long and only 4 people show up. But we're still working it out. It's got plenty of time. But the concept of it is all the invite, not all. There's a handful of, uh, so we'll have other people hanging out. Like Nikki wants to come by, which is fine. Kelly, Megan, Sophie. Like we'll just bring a bunch of people over. Liam, there's a chance he's not even in town. So if he wanted to be here, he could be here. But part of the fun is the random idea of like how many random people can we call throughout the middle of the night to have us bring us like weird scavenger hunt type items. Like, ooh, maybe Courtney and I could do a game. Like she calls somebody, I call somebody. So now we're doing it two at a time. Here's the address. You need to get 6 Slim Jims. Bring it over, and then like, hey, 10 o'clock at night, can you find some stamps? So in theory, we're going to try to throw a party for Courtney on her way out. Don't know exactly what or how we're going to do it, but it is going to be a random scavenger hunt slash like weird invite type party. I don't know. We had a blast thinking about it. So I'm pretty sure we recorded it. I don't like. I can't remember anything anymore. I'm pretty sure we recorded and talked about it because I even think I mind pocketed it during the recording. So keep an eye out for that. We're gonna have a party for Courtney. She's leaving soon. Hopefully, like not hopefully she's leaving, but hopefully things work out to the point where she can still get out of here. How random. Liam texted me out of nowhere, suggesting a movie. He's like, hey, watch this movie. So I did. It was good, but weird. Like, I don't know. Let me think. Hold on. So you you don't talk, you don't hear from him for weeks, and then he watches the movie and he thinks about me. All right, I'll take it. Yeah, super weird. Like random midweek. No, I lied. It was like Tuesday. It was the beginning of the week, and he hounded me for like 2 days to make sure I watched it. I'm gonna bring it up on Monday. So if you want to know what movie it is, you have to come back Monday. That's like how little Monday show I have. I can't risk telling you the name of the movie. I get rid of the movie. I give you like 75% of what's my pocket watch. So, uh, but I think the more important thing about this particular mind pocket is, um, I hinted at it. My kid loves me. He thought about me in the middle of the week and was like, "Watch this movie." Like he'll never admit it. He'll never watch this, but he loves me. He probably hates every. Someone's gonna tell him he's gonna hate everything about that, but uh, it was just interesting movie. I would have thought he would have enjoyed it. He's just weird on what kind of like TV movies he watches right now. So I was like excited to see that he actually found something. But yeah, come back Monday. I'll tell you what movie it was. 2023. Some Blumhouse. Same people who kind of wrote, I believe, Sinister and and then it has Ethan Hawke in it. Like you should be able to figure it out from there. Um, Message me the answer, win a prize. I don't know. All right, commercial. I think. All right. So, in theory, I have an extra day off overnight next week. Uh, I don't know. Like, just no. It's so weird. Nobody communicates anything anymore. But yeah, in theory, I'll have an extra day off next week. Woo, woo, I guess. Uh, what was it? A week ago? Was this like, hey, fuck Ben? We're just gonna work him by himself for a while. So we found somebody, but I was still under the impression of like any time off I had for April, May was like, no, right? And because like part of it is like I do most of the training, but somehow I got an extra day off next week, which is weird. Like I'll take it, but like oh, I get that nobody actually like watches this show, but trying to think if there was a somehow it's like my responsibility to do the training, and it just seems weird that they're like we're just gonna let said new person work solo in the middle of their training. Like, isn't that part of like the rules for training? Is like you can't be like neither person can be gone for like the 2 or 3 weeks until the training is done. But the idea of like this person's gonna be by themselves for a day with half of the training. And then I think I can stop there. I think anything more gets a little fucking catty. Uh, and I'd prefer not to do that. Like I don't like to get super catty about it, but I do like to like Kelly will probably hear a bunch of it. Just get a little saucy. Got distracted a little. Get distracted like looking at my rings. Holy crap, dude! Oh my god, it's so funny. Somehow, like I don't understand it. I got distracted. Okay, because like sometimes I like to do the dramatic look away, right? I do one of these, but then I was like, but I talk with my hand. So then, just because I feel weird looking at nothing, I'm like, I'm just gonna stare at my ring on my hand, and then I just looked over like peripheral to the screen, and I was like, what does it look like when I look? Like, is it obvious I'm staring at my rings? Oh my god! Oh, even with the nap, I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh, that's so funny. like, like here's the beauty of like this show, guy. Everybody, like anybody who's fucking hanging out new. Here's the beauty of this show, right? Uh, most people have that filter in their head where they just don't say certain things. And then this show, I'm going to point out all the little secrets in that I'm looking at my hand when I'm trying to stare off in the distance. Man, like it was so weird. Like, I don't like. It's the first time I've ever done it. That's what's freaking me out. Is I always tend to look this way. Sometimes I'll get this computer right because I just got to make sure this like. Oh man, we're gonna be like, oh, Ben's finally lost it. But it haven't because this is all right on par, dude. When's the last time I had a fucking full laugh meltdown on this show? Well, let's see when was last one. Bybee, Vita Bybee, which would have been like 8 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago. So yeah, so weird. Like all I can do is now just look at my hand. Get away from me. Like it's so weird. Oh, all right, here. Let's get on with the commercial. Just can reset my life here. Hold on. Where are we at? There we go.
Go check out Whimsy with a Z, the podcast from Chasing the Whimsy. Whimsy with a Z is a brand new podcast where they meet and hang out with 6 teenagers each month to get to know what it's like to be a Generation Z in today's day and age. They'll discuss summer, first days of school, and maybe dive into the struggles that most teens face, but maybe not talk about. Join along as they break down the generation gap and better understand what it's like to be Generation Z. That's Whimsy with a Z. Chasing Whimsy, talking to Generation Z. A few new episodes up for you to listen to already, and make sure you subscribe to be notified of future releases. Whimsy with a Z is a podcast for teens by teens, but parents are welcome and encouraged to also listen. You can stream it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and at the website chasingthewhimsy.com. That's Whimsy with a Z, the podcast. Go stream, download, and subscribe today.
I had a thought, and I don't know if I liked it or not. But All right, moving on anyway. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Got the first images. I think we will have a doll
So
of
sorry.
sorts.
So
So,
sorry.
page,
It's not.
Patreon, take a look. We'll see. I think those are going to come out maybe next month. We'll see. I got to get them made. But yeah, we got now like crocheted stuffed animals.
I like. I would hope I can get them ready for May for the May gift. All right. So one, go to patreon.com/ chasing the whimsy. Check out the images. There's three of them of a 6-inch crocheted gnome in a pocket. Uh, so we got that coming. If I can get them all done by mid next, so if I can get them all done in the next like 3 weeks, boom, that's gonna be the May gift, right? So that would be interesting. It'd be fun. It'd be the like I found a lady hooked with love, but hooked with love by Liz. So I have her. I'll put her info somewhere soon. But yeah, she's gonna make a bunch of them. Boom. We're gonna get some like I'm getting custom ship made now. Uh, Slightly above the price point, only because it has to be the full 6 inches to maintain the pot. Like we'll see. We'll see what happens. But the important thing is that we now have officially like a doll. We have a crochet doll of sorts, uh, currently semi-available. Like how cool is that? I like it. Different, supporting locals. I'm digging it.
All right. Rant. Here's my rant of the week.
Oh,
What is going on at work, at any places of work? Like, when do people just stop, like, doing their jobs? So I come in, and it's like, hey, I have to call another department and request something, and they're like, oh, we're doing a shift change, so can you just call back in 10 minutes? Like, when did the hell it become my responsibility to fucking track, like, one, like, I'm busy doing my own thing, and then I have to now remember to call back in 10 minutes? Like, if there's a shift change, like, can't they communicate that themselves? Like, absolutely weird that everybody just like fucking doesn't want to like help. Like, somehow it just becomes my responsibility now.
yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, okay, like I get 3 minutes before the end of your shift. You don't want to get that phone call, right? Because you're like, oh man, I'm on my way out. Okay. But it's the idea. Okay. So I'm 3 minutes from leaving. They're 3 minutes from leaving. So I have to now call, and they're like, call back in 10 minutes. So now I have to write it down to give somebody else to follow up again. Like, part of like, I think what irritates me the most about the idea, like, I'm not suggesting the night people do what I'm calling for 3 minutes before they leave. I'm suggesting that as a department, like there should be some form of communication slash like process to somehow fill in this 5 minute dead air, like this dead space in which like I guess nobody can fucking do anything like 15 minutes out of the day because of the 5 minute time, like the middles of the shift changes. It absolutely blows my mind. And I get so irritated with it because it's just like I don't know, like it can't be that hard, right? Am I just being like a total fucking like bitch about this? Why do I have to take and then I have to write it down and then give it to somebody else so that they can like cross departmental communication already fucking sucks, right? Like just in general. Like that's one of the top things in communicate. Like, all right, so I've been working for a couple of years, so you got your little surveys and stuff. And some of the common uh, things on these employee surveys is recognition and communication, right? So fuck recognition, like we're like that will never get fixed, but boom, we got communication. So it's always some variation of that communication, and then like it's always like everybody bitching about everybody else because the other departments don't have the same fucking like shorthand or like general knowledge, and just like why do I call them because they don't understand anything? It's like why do I have to call back? Like why can't they take the little fucking note or write it on the fucking board so that way like because they're all passing each other in the halls, right? Like one's clocking in and one's leaving at the same time, and it's like right. So like shouldn't the new people coming in look at the board and be like, oh, there's an outstanding fucking request? Like, do you ever go, like, have you ever gone to a restaurant and then, like, on your way out, like you're ready to order and the, like, waitress is like, whoa, whoa, I'm not going to take your order. Fucking Joanne's here. She'll be back in, like, fucking 6 minutes. Doesn't she, like, normally write it down and be like, oh, like, oh, yeah, get your drinks. By the way, I'm out of here and Joanne will be here. Will be your waitress, right? Like, I don't know. It fucking bothers me, man. Like, I have a very, like, I don't want a lot from me, like from people. To be fair, like that's kind of where I'm getting at. Is like very simple, basic, like teamwork slash like very basics of your like. Oh, dude, I rail sometimes, dude. Like I absolutely hate it. I hate everything about it. Fuck, why? Like why do I have to call back? It's not even my fucking department, man. I'm just communicating. Like here's what's okay. Here's the shitty thing about it. Okay, it filters through me, right? So, uh, customer has a problem, and it filters through me so that I can air traffic control this bitch, right? Like, if you don't like, we do that so that way the customer's not always calling these other departments who aren't very guest facing, right? So, like, if you don't want to talk to fucking customers, right, and by design you have it set up to not talk to you and it filters through me, then fucking write it down and hand it off for the next shift. Holy crap. Otherwise, I say, like, we just bail on the whole thing. You guys get phone calls for the rest of the day. Like, that's all I can get. Like, oh, ah.
It's somebody's birthday. It's my baby boy. Hey, Liam, happy birthday.
My baby boy. He had a birthday this week. So, uh, God, he's 15. Holy crap. He's 15. Oh my God, he's like he's a third of the way through his teenagers. Like he's like a hard teen right now. He's gonna be a sophomore. He's gonna be like getting a permit this year. He's so expensive. I didn't get hit up like because it's not her fault. It's his fault for sure. Uh, but man, this fucking kid got more expenses coming in out of nowhere. Oh my god, dude, it's no joke. This kid cost more than they did in my backyard last year. Like that's how close he is. He's like, oh, holy crap. Oh, I finished the Arizona room last year before the birthdays. He's literally spent about this, like, oh, that is interesting. I spent a lot of money the first 4 months out of the year. I don't know if that's just coincidence or by design. Anyway, uh, Liam, happy birthday. You'll never see this. I guarantee you. But I did call him on his birthday. And he was awake, surprisingly. He was getting ready for bed. So, 15-year-old in bed by like midnight. What the heck? But uh, I don't know. In theory, we should see him next week. we'll try to get some follow ups and see what a 15-year-old like. If there's a difference between last week and then this week, we'll see.
It is fun. Like, I don't know if fun's the right word. Like, I enjoy reading, like, going through my emails and then just randomly finding an email from somebody who's like, I listened to one of the shows or whatever. I like it resonated with me. And then, like, hey, I think we should like collaborate, or I'd be interested in coming on. So, like, it's just so interesting. Like, we're not big by any stretch of the imagination, but it is interesting how like random episodes find people and how it just slowly starts to build like our guests. So I don't know. I like it. It's fun. I'm always curious on how they find it, but as long as they found it, I'm happy.
All right, so here's what I found out. Okay, if we look backwards, okay, for the handful of guests that reached out saying that they just listened to the most recent episode, Liam, Courtney, Megan. Okay, there's been an episode with each of them. Last week was Megan's. The week, I think two Courtneys ago, someone reached out right afterwards, and then with Liam, obviously, right? So the dynamic of the podcast when I have a guest or when I have a co-host or like right with me, like those episodes are good. Boom, like it's reaching people. Like I saw this guy, musician out of New Jersey, who has a 10 and 14-year-old and isn't slowly incorporating uh, like the kids into the music stuff. There's a lot of mashups and covers, so I'm still researching him. He's going to be on soon. So it was interesting to be like, he's like, been following, listening, love the podcast. I'm like, wow, awesome, thanks. His name is George, I believe. Um, but like, it's always like always interesting to be like, what about like Megan's episode last week? Caught his eye slash entered his algorithm in his feed that he listened to an hour and 30-minute episode. Like I don't know. It's so cool. Like I is every once in a while I do get like a random email. And I absolutely fucking like I love it because I'm like it looks not spammy but different, right? Because it's like, hey, I love this show. It's like I love this show. Here's what I do. Let's collaborate. Versus like love the show. Give me money. I'll give you more downloads. So like, but yeah, it's super interesting how people find us. Now we don't like. I never want to ask too much because like like uh like Vita Bybee, like I get that she's a publicist who probably just um searches like who does some variation of search to find family podcast. Boom, that's how you find us, right? But like I'm not gonna like ever go to Vita Bybee and be like, "How did you find me? What's your favorite episode?" Because I know she's never like probably listened to an episode. Um, but every once in a while, you get ones who actually like listened at least to the one episode, which is always fun and interesting. I'm just waiting for what kind of guest. All right, uh, Liam episode, we got a guest. Who do we get? Liam probably got us in touch with the with Steve Nguyen from SN. What was that publishing company or that PR company or Kelly PR? Okay, so but then Courtney got us. Had some guy. Courtney had a couple of people. I got this one guy who reached out who's like all big on like microdosing and psychedelics, and I was like, oh, I don't think that's. I should find that email. Oh, I should totally do that. I gotta find that guy. I'm gonna find the psychedelics and microdosing guy for a Monday show instead of the podcast. That'd be interesting. Um, and then Megan. So we have like interesting people who listen to those like fun episodes and reach out. I want to know the person who's like, "Hey, sad dad, I'm a sad dad. Welcome to the sad dad club." To be fair, the microdosing guy could possibly have been like, "Hey, I heard your sad dad episode. You should microdose and just like and take some like hallucinogenics. You'll feel better." So it's possible that that guy reached out because of a solo episode, but I am curious. Like, I want to see more like found your podcast because you were solo. Like, I get the rest of the podcast, but that one solo episode. Uh, yeah, I was gonna make a comment, but I didn't think it would. Moving on. But yeah, I'll let you guys know Monday a little bit more. I'm gonna email him. I'm reading his bio and stuff, so we'll see who this new guy is, and a possible future guest.
All right, here's a realization. And it seems kind of weird to say it out loud. And like, if anybody knows me, it seems a little bit weird. But then you realize, like, the seriousness of it. So, like, I was talking to somebody, I might have recorded something, and uh, I made the comment of like I have to have like journalistic integrity now. Like doing all these archive videos and all these different recordings somehow makes me now a journalist, in which now I have to maintain like a journalistic integrity, meaning like obviously the idea is like I'm going to record and like I'm not going to divulge everything that we talked about or release anything. Um, like it's important. Like if I want to get more stories and more interviews later, obviously I need to make sure that I'm advertising and promoting this journalistic integrity. But it just seems weird, like as a podcaster, that depending on the project that I want to do, I now have to like call myself a journalist of some kind. Like it's cool. I like it. Like, and I don't have a problem, not saying something. But just I'm a journalist now. That's all I'm trying to get at. Podcaster, journalist.
It's like, go back and re-listen to that. It was like a minute 40. Holy crap! I got a bunch of mileage out of that fucking journalistic integrity fucking phrase. Holy crap! Like, how many times did I say it? Like fucking 6 times. All right. So here's what I was thinking of. Okay, movies, real life, story breaks. Boom, something happens. And they're like, I need your sources, right? So I make a movie or I write an article and I expose something or I say or do something, and then they're like, oh my God, who was your source? Right? And then said person, certain said journalist is like, I can't disclose who my source was, but it's been double confirmed. It's legit. Like, I cannot tell you who I like who told me anything, right? So, and then I believe I should probably look most of this stuff up. Like conceptually, uh, said journalist, right, is protected, right? Like I can't, uh, like there's a certain aspect of like I can't hold Ben like I know I'm gonna be slightly off on most of this, right? But it's the idea of like Ben can't be forced to give out his sources. Sorry, right? Kind of like a weird doctor patient confidentiality thing. I don't know if it's just like professional courtesy of like, well, if I can just keep telling everybody secrets, then nobody wants to tell me secrets anymore. But whatever. So there's this idea of like, boom, as a journalist, I'm like, I can't tell you who my sources were. Like there's always that conversation. So as I record like rando archive recordings, videos, recordings, right? So because like what I say, I got I got like 9 hours worth of stuff, 6 hours, like 7 hours. So there's like 7 hours of of recordings that probably nobody will ever hear, right? They're just reference stuff for me. So I got like 4 or 5 people recorded, hour and a half, right? So I'm gonna take stuff that we say in those conversations and uh, use it appropriately for like whatever I did, right? But if someone, but those particular recordings are always disguised or not disguised, they're always with the understanding of this is just for me for reference, won't go out. So anything said there is a safe space, right? So I take what's said in the safe place and then use it to help schedule the next interview. So that way, the next interview that's officially recorded on the record. I guess it's like the on the record, off the record type thing too, right? So I think that one might. I think that one fits too. Maybe even better than like a journalistic. Maybe they're the same thing, type thing, right? So I'm going to be like, boom, I know something, but this is off the record, right? So even if I tell you, you can't say anything because I was off the record. So archives are off the record. So I take the information that I got from said uh, fucking spy, or right, and then they're like, follow the money, right? So I follow the money to get to the answers. So that's what we're doing with the archive. Is I record a bunch of stuff and I'm like, oh, those I remember those stories. I got a better timeline. Now I'm gonna like record on the record, and then those recordings you guys will hear. It's like I guess it's just like I was always going to keep like because like it's always sold as like these archive recordings are just for me, right? So like people are like, and that's what people are okay with. And then like it's like the trust thing, right? Where I can't be like boom, just start putting it all out there and be like, here's when Steve did something like weird, bad, or embarrassing. Ha ha ha. Like like I can't do that because then nobody will talk to me, right? Like because if I do that to Steve, then I reach out to like anybody else, and then they're like, no, because you're dirty. You just there's no integrity. So uh, just yeah, just a really long-winded answer to be so interesting that like I have it, like I wasn't gonna like there was never a doubt or a problem with it, but it's the realization that as a podcaster, I've now put myself in position to have like on the record, off the record conversations. Is basically what I'm getting at, which is super interesting. I'm digging it. But yeah, how weird is that? Nothing. That's all I got for you guys on that one. All right, almost done. 6 minutes. Got some Patreon stuff. A quick goodbye. Uh, let's do this. Boom, play.
Hey there, Whimsy fans! We wanted to take a moment away from the fun to express how much your support and contributions mean to us. If you're liking what you're hearing from us so far, we'd like to invite you to show us some love on our new Patreon. Starting at just $1 a week, you can help us keep the whimsy coming. That's not just our podcast, but live streams and new projects on the horizon as well. All members get special shout out during our live streams. If you're comfortable giving a little more, please take a look at our gift tier. These gifts are hand-picked by the Whimsy crew to bring more curiosity, fun, and whimsy to you as thanks for your support. Every little bit counts, and whether you support us by listening and subscribing to our podcasts, holding court on our lives, or subscribing to our Patreon, Thank you for helping us keep the magic alive and the mics on. You can find our Patreon at patreon.com/chasingthewhimsy or follow the link on our YouTube channel at Chasing the Whimsy. Thank you again for all the support. Whimsy!
Boom. Where are we at? Hold on. There you go. Man, I do love doing this show, man. All right. Hey, these guys right here, Andy, Nikki and her family, Megan, her family, Joyce Ann, and the Froggy, C1, Gooster, Violet, my dad, Courtney, Kit. Boom. Thank you guys for the $4 or $10 tier on the Patreon. Helps us come up with cool shit. Um, like, what's nice is you guys are helping us keep the comic going. Like, anybody who's interested, like, hey, like, what does the money go for, right? Like, I'm still way in the red in a lot of this show, but the bulk of this support helps us keep doing creative things, right? This is making sure we get artists, reaching out to locals to have some dolls made. Um, so like, you guys want to help support fucking locals? You guys want to see some cool shit being made? Throw in a couple of bucks. $4 tier, $10 tiers. $10 tier will give you uh, uh, the gifts every other month. And like, I do this all like, oh, I wish, like, I can't wait until like someone gets like crazy and was like and goes back and watches all these things, because I keep doing this, right? And I know I bring this up every once in a while. I was like, what does this mean? Like, oh man, like the random shit that just derails this entire show is amazing. But yeah, man, thank you for the support. Said support also helps. We give back to the community a little bit. We're gonna hit um, some kids for the low income families. We're gonna hit a children's hospital of some kind or another charity at the end of the year. Boom, we're raising some money. The Patreon takes a little bit from them, boom, right there, right? So, because again, it's all about help. The Patreon is all about supporting community, finding uh, new artists and helping them out and doing that, right? But boom, also giving back to the community. Conceptually, maybe I should put that number in there. We've raised 119 bucks already this year, right? Uh, but technically, like Jason the Movies right now committed a total of $619. So like, I don't want to put mine out there. I've already stated I'm already donating. Like I put my money out there already, right? And I'm just being like, hey, if I do it, maybe you could do your $40 a year. $4 times 12 months. Like, so I want the Patreon to be about you guys, not me. The rest of this thing is about me. But patreon.com/chasing the whimsy. Like, just sign up for the free, man. Like, it's free. Then you get all the pictures. You get to see all the cool shit we're making. And then you can be like, oh man, I really want that doll. Oh man, I really want that blanket. Oh man, I really want that art book. Cool. You're just fucking 2 clicks away. Boom, gifts, $10. You get it. You got your book. You got your dolls coming. You got blankets coming. Hats. I think I'm working on hats. I emailed somebody, my particular merch manager, and she doesn't get back to me. Like, I don't know if she likes it or not. So, boom, there's new hats coming. I think they're gonna be blue with the logo. But I have to play with the blues. There's so many different blues out there. But yeah, you guys, you want cool stuff? Just sign up for the free at least. That's all we got. I think. Hold on. So here's what's interesting, right? Last week I didn't get flagged for the transition here. Watch. Wait for it. I didn't get hit for this last week. I can just pick and choose whenever it wants to try to get my fucking 50 cents. Ooh, my pockets. It's 11. That one doesn't exist. Boom. We made it. Oh man, I have to go to work. Oh man. Oh shucks. Oh, I don't think I have anything else going on. Happy Easter if that's your thing. Happy birthday to my kid if that's his thing. Happy WrestleMania if that's your thing. I don't think anything else is going on. Those are the three big things this weekend. Boom. Birthdays, WrestleMania, Easter. Yeah. Uh, that's all I got. I'm going to go get ready for work. You have a great evening. Come back Monday because Monday looks like it might be a complete fucking show. Like, I have not even started the Monday show. I have no idea what I'm watching. I have no idea what any of it's going to be. If you want a random show that is like this show falls off the rails every once in a while, right? Like when I'm like staring at my fucking rings and I'm doing this. Uh, I have zero idea what Monday looks like. So, like I'm excited. I have no idea what to do. I have a couple of ideas, man, but I gotta God, like that's what I'm talking about. I just need like one person to fucking. I need like an hour's worth of work per week from somebody. That's all I need. But we'll get there eventually. You guys have a good evening, and that's it, man. Whimsy. Bye.